Okay, upon further review, Dante Fowler might be alright. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? Happy Sunday. Appreciate y'all allowing me to take a little break yesterday, man. Got to get away from the content a little bit sometimes, man. Cowboys will drive you nuts. But yesterday a bunch of rumors was going around about the Stephon Diggs to the Cowboys and Trayvon Diggs wanting to play with us and the fans want him to play with us and everything like that. I didn't make a video about it because it ain't realistic, man. Look, if this was purely about the talent, of course I want Stephon Diggs on the team. Him and CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, that's a trio. That's a trio. No question. He would definitely bring value to this team. Would I trade a first for him? Of course. Yes. More realistically, probably a second and a third, but whatever we would have to do to get him, I wouldn't mind it because he's going to be better than any rookie receiver we probably bring in, at least initially. There's going to be a little bit of time before they can catch up to the experience that he has. So that's why I ain't talk about that. If it gets more traction, I'll talk about it. I'll make a whole video about it. We talk about Dante Fowler. You know, one of the bargain basement pickups as the Cowboys fans described it. And no disrespect to Mr. Fowler because Dante Fowler has had a good career. A little bit on the downside lately, but it's hard to be excited to play in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? With the way, like, it's been on the downslide. You know, when he's had reason to play. Remember back when the Jags was really good? Remember that year? I think it was 20. What was it? Last time the Jaguars was really good. Was it 2017? 2018-ish? When they made that run? You know what I'm saying? That's when Fowler was really, really balling. And then when he went to the Rams and they made, I think, that first Super Bowl run, balling. You know what I'm saying? So he has his moments. You know, so I wanted to reanalyze the pickup, you know, because the anger of us with the front office is why we just downplay everything. You know, myself included, I'm guilty of that. You know, the front office still makes me mad to this day. I'm not done with that. But, you know, I think it's fair to reanalyze what we've done and what we're doing going forward because we're not as bad a team as, you know, it might come off as. It's just, we just want our front office to put effort in too. You know, but Dante Fowler specifically, isolate him. He can ball. He can ball. I'm looking at his film, you know, watching some of his highlights rather. And it looks like his biggest skill set, Dante Fowler, is a speed rusher. You know, he has some good spin moves to him. Definitely likes to get around that edge quickly. He's good with his hands, it looks like, to where he'll readjust and rush inside, and he can get the hands of the tackle off of him. That's what I like to see. Like, once he's engaged, he can disengage. Some people can't do that. Once they engage with the tackle, it's a wrap. He's strong enough to get off of that first engagement. I've seen it. When you watch a lot of his highlights, you'll see it. You can just go on YouTube and find the highlights. It's not hard to find. But the thing that I like about Dante Fowler the most, forced fumbles. That's his biggest skill set. See, Dante Fowler has, 35 sacks in his career? And he's been in the league for what? What is it, 7 years? 7 years. So he is not the youngest, but not the oldest. Let me just look at his age. Bear with me for a moment. Dante Fowler is now the age of 27. So it's not a wrap for him. You know, he can definitely reinvigorate his career in Dallas. 6'3", 255, so not the largest DN. Setting the edge might be an issue for him, but I didn't hear anybody say that was a problem for him either. You know what I'm saying? But that forced fumbling, the reason why I bring that up is because he has, in his years of rushing the passer, he has 10 career forced fumbles and 35 sacks. That's his specialty. That's a pretty decent clip of getting to the quarterback and having a knack. Just go watch the video. He has a knack. Like, literally, I've seen him spin out of being blocked and just to get his hands on the ball. Everything isn't even a sack. he just has a knack for going for the ball when he goes for the sack. And I think that's the biggest thing that Dan Quinn likes about him. Y'all know Dan Quinn likes turnovers. I mean, who don't like turnovers? But he emphasizes it. He makes people practice it. It's a big deal for his defenses. Turning the ball over, going for the ball on the way to the tackle. Like, you know what I'm saying? And with my novice eyes, as I delve better into watching film, that looks like the thing that pops off. If you just watch his highlights, go find any highlight film. When you see him sack the quarterback, he's always going for the ball. He knocks the ball out all the time. Like I said, that's a lot of forced fumbles. By contrast, if y'all just wondering, if you're like, everybody does that. Not really. Give me a moment. I'm gonna bring this up in real time. Pardon me. Forced fumbles. Let me see. Looking at the career of, he has more. He's been in the league the same amount of time. Randy Gregory has what? 8 forced fumbles. You know what I'm saying? So Fowler looks like that's one of his biggest things. And no, I'm not trying to hate on Randy Gregory. Y'all know I got love for Randy Gregory. But I just feel like Fowler is not, I don't think he should be overlooked as much as when we first picked him up. I think it was more so just anger of them not going for nobody else that really pissed me off. And probably pissed y'all off too. I just think that if they get the maximum out of Fowler, he can bring a lot to the table. And do I think that he's going to turn into what Quinn was for us? Not necessarily. I need to kind of see him in a Cowboys jersey and see where his mindset is. It looks like it's all mindset with Fowler. Like I said, if you look back at his years, when he feels like he's playing for something, he plays better. He's not one of those people that it looks like plays hard when it ain't nothing to play for. I ain't saying that's right. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. But the years when his teams was rolling, he was rolling too. I'm talking about 8+ sacks, 11+ sacks, that type of thing. In years like last year in Atlanta, he'll have his moments, but then he have moments probably where he mails it in. And like I said, he's not alone. A lot of players have trouble getting that fire going when they like, what we playing for? But like I said, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about the Dante Fowler signing. Like I said, I feel like this is going to be more of a platoon approach. And I feel like they're like, if you can give me 100% of yourself 50% of the time, we might have something there. Because until the Cowboys sign someone else, this is what we rolling with. So if we can get 100% of the Fowler we used to see 50% of the time, and then you get 100% of Micah 25% of the time, because he's going to be on that edge maybe about 25% of the time, and then you'll have Dorrance Armstrong rotating in. I could probably live with that. I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, remember, Randy played most of the games last year, and he had what? 6 sacks. He played 11 games last year. Right? Dante played, he started 6 games last year. So Randy started 11. He started 6, and he got 4.5 sacks. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Glass half full. Give him some more starts. That's probably 9 sacks. He only started 6 games. He played in 14, meaning he didn't get a chance, a full bite at the apple, and he still got 4.5 sacks. He get more playing time, he will produce more. That's what I feel like, man. But look, like I said, man, I'm trying to be done with complaining. Let's just focus on how we're going to improve, how we're going to dominate this division and get better so when the playoff run comes, we can actually do some damage this year. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. You have a good Sunday. Peace.